Legends, it's time to vanquish some drip to the vault. And I know you heard Forex. He mentioned that I guess he sees what we're doing, trying to help sustain the vault's level. All right, let's do this. It was a great voice chat. I guess it's exactly what we needed at this time. But I mean, we were going to hold it down either way because we believe in him and we believe in the protocol and we definitely believe in the community. So here, the price goes down. It's doing the same price for the There we go. That's 10. That's too much. Okay, let me try this again. Let's do the 6 to heck with it. Save time. But it was a gray MA. It's just what we needed at this time to let us know what's going on. And we know when he's silent, he's in the lab. It was a heck of an AMA. There was some guy that came on that I guess he was ignorant enough to think that Forex doesn't be looking at the chat, especially when he's in the animal farm. And the guy said something, Forex, you say it's 2 weeks, then it's always 4 weeks. He's like, F you, Jay. And it was on from there. The guy deleted he probably not even on Telegram in the group in there no more. Otherwise, he probably went out here and changed his all his information so we don't know who he is. But I guess definitely he won't be coming back with the name Jay. But he picked on, I don't know why these folks think they pick on the best developer in the game. And think he's not going to say anything. Or we're not going to say something. I don't know. Okay, let's keep going here. Okay, we'll just wait for that pop there. Max, burn. So it was definitely a great MA. We're going to get into that. We're going to do all of our news and updates for the animal farm and for the drip ecosystem, like we do in our drip and animal farm dispatch. So there will be no lit ledger tonight, nor the Guardians of the Reservoir reporter. Okay, we're on the burn notice. Now, what did happen last night in reference to the Guardians of the Reservoir, DeFi Proof, his team, Paris, CV33, all of them came together. And no, let me correct that. And his community, the lit community came together, contributed 20 BNB to go with our 30 BNB we raised in order to send 50 BNB to the reservoir. I don't know. Like I say, we have the best community in all of crypto, period. And to be 132,000 strong, and like I said, when we come together, you're talking about one hell of an impact that we have, and we can see it every day. Okay, so again, we'll go to the newest edition of the Drip Dispatch. This should be DD219. All right, someone asked, because I showed the protocols yesterday all the different video series that I've created, but I didn't have the titles in there. So I'm just going to go through real quick. So of course we had the community protocols. CP1 was based on Droplet, which has 3 videos. CP2 is the Guardians of the Reservoir, which has 2 videos in the series. The DApp Sites and Apps is a new series that gives you all the insight on like Spritz being the off ramp. There's a new DApp Sites and Apps coming out tomorrow morning. Stay tuned for it. It's going to be a good one. Then, of course, the What If series. And we do what kind of scenarios, like, well, what if drip was $100? What if drip was $1? What if I only have $1,000 to invest? What if I had $10,000 to invest? So we do those kind of scenarios. And just to give you something to think about, what's next? What's next series is what you can do once you've maxed your wallet out and you want to spread your wealth on other ecosystems. So you could go to, I'm just trying to think of a good example, like Anchor Protocol, or, well, they had some issues too. We used to have Nexo. Nexo got crushed. It's been a tough year. We lost so many different options we have. But I think in the last video for what's next. It was going into the animal farm. You maxed out your wallet in drip. Now to take that money that you've made, that $227 in drip, and push it onto the animal farm ecosystem to make even more money, so you can have that extra income streams coming in. All right, the Fire series is in a mini series inside of the Mission Possible. So the Mission Possible series is a series that covers, as we already know, all the different components of the drip ecosystem and the animal farm ecosystem. The Fire mini series was very, very well loved by the legends because it deals with the financial intelligence to retire early, or financial independence to retire early, however you want to title it. And it just gave all of the legends something to think about, because a lot of them said, Mike, I never even thought about that. I didn't even think about retiring early. The thing is that we have the strategies. The drip and the animal farm ecosystem is the system that we need in order to get to that goal. So you have the opportunity to do it. Anyhow, and it's the retire early about maybe if you want to move to another location, what are you going to do for your income streams in order to survive, your insurance, all kind of things. Because I used to live in Costa Rica after I retired from the Air Force when my youngest son was born. Then I did my son's account, my youngest, and he's had his account since August of 2021. He'll max out this year. Right now it's in December. I'm trying to make it so it'll be done by his birthday. That's his goal. And it's on his. I have his account in there with a couple of updates, as well as my granddaughter's account that she has, and she's 5. My son is 13. And of course, like I said, the Mission Possible series. Anyhow, let's continue. Then there's the newsletters. Of course, what we're watching and what you're listening to right now is the Drip and Animal Farm Dispatch, community news, whatever's going on new in the animal farm and drip. Then you have the Lit Ledger that covers everything in the ecosystem of Droplet. Then you have the Guardians of the Reservoir Reporter, and that's going to explain what's the latest news on the Guardians of the Reservoir, what's coming up in phase 2, anything that we could think of, anything that's happening in there that really is important that I feel that you need to know, especially since I'm going to be a Guardian in the second phase. Man, believe me, I am all excited. I'm trying to contain my enthusiasm when I'm sitting behind the microphone and when I'm talking to the rest of the Guardians. It's something. Okay, let's get into the news. The current drip price is 38 cents. After today's voice chat, hey, if you can do whatever you need to do, just don't say you did not have the opportunity. Because if you would have asked me back in anytime early 2022, the last thing I would have said is that drip would even make it under $3, let alone 38 cents. So right now is an opportunity of a lifetime. But of course, you have to get in where you fit in. This is not financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor. Drip has been paying 651 days in a row, nonstop, without hesitation. As we just did, I vanquished the drip tokens to the vault. If you don't know how to do it, pause for the cause. Here's 2 ways. My count now stands at 410. Yes, I dropped mine down here. I'm going to continue to go. I'm going to have to move to another screen or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out instead of having all the numbers there. But like I said, I like to lead from the front. So, of course, I'll have it here. If anybody want my transactions, let me know. You see my burn notices every video when I do it. The current vault balance right now is 4,457.366. The current TVL for the animal farm is $96,233,207.34. Pig price $73.92. Dogs $19.57. And with so many things coming up with the dogs, I'm talking about the dogs roulette, the dog. Oh, I forgot what the other name of the other dog thing is. It's just so many things going on with the dogs. And the dog catcher caught me, so I'm trying to get my dogs back up to at least 50. 50 is my first goal. So I'll be there really, really soon. I've been sniping them, especially at $19. Oh, yeah. And because then they're going to be starting to get burned. This is NFA. All right. The current BNB that we received yesterday, as you can see, February 1st, was 52 BNB. A third went to the pig pen and 2/3 went to the dog pound. Okay, the AMA from today. First, he started off with the injections. Sometimes he was getting distracted because he was reading the comments. So, and like I was saying with that guy, Jay, he was like, F you, Jay. Like I say, don't be talking trash. Anyhow, he said the users will actually decide the time of injections due to interaction. I'll tell you, this man is, and that's why I call him the mastermind, because he's so forward thinking. It's not even just on Tuesdays. So it's based on how our interaction with it's our interaction with the protocol. So now Animal Farm is 100% on its own. All 4 contracts run independent of Forex. Like Forex even said in the AMA, in the voice chat, that if he got into a car accident and he was, Lord forbid, killed, that Animal Farm will run by itself. As we can see, Drip does the same thing too. He said Scratchy's done. They're just working on some cosmetics, like the onboard page, and it's going to be a long testing phase for it due to the scale and the other protocols that are going to be using it. He's saying that it's going to be able to handle up to 7,000 users per block with 1 VRF call. I put the question mark there because I don't know what the hell that means, because I'm staying in my lane. And then he discussed a little bit about the roulette. He said UI is fully designed, but he didn't really like the theme of the roulette. He's like, who wants to really win Russian roulette? So he said they came up with the Plinko, using the Plinko game that we saw yesterday in last night's Drip Dispatch. And he said the users have a lot more input. And the initial goal is to have the new players use their dogs and fresh capital. Then he started speaking about the single asset lending. Now this, man, the mastermind is a 100% stickler. I don't know if he's OCD, but he is a perfectionist. He says we will prove to be the ultimate utility for single asset lending in the space, period. And he wants to outpace the competition. He says it's similar to Yearn Finance. He said you'll be able to stake funds in a series of bridges. We will lend to a variety of products that generate the best profits and allow us to earn yield, with the yield coming from the APR of our own native assets. Then he said it's going to be an aggregate across the products to ensure that the stakers are lending to the products with the highest APR for their principal. Then it's going to take the reward yield on the back end being swapped for the user's principal, and the majority is being compounded right back into the principal of the users. Excuse me. And the remainder will be used as another cash flow for the dog pound and the pig pen. Then he was like, why is it so powerful? Because we have the Animal Farm. We already have a superior incentive structure utilizing our native assets, and we have the ability to pay out a higher profit. Then he's saying using the 3 bridges, which are Stargate, Seller, and Multi-Chain. He said that used to be AnySwap. And he said that Stargate was used because, 1, it's integrated with PancakeSwap, and the other 2 are recommended bridges from Binance. And then he did a comparison between the way all the other staking single asset lending protocols out there are compared to how ours is going to be. He said our stakers will be able to earn anywhere between 20 and 30% compared to 3 to 5% APY on all the other ones. And with a lower risk profile, you will earn compound interest paid into the principal while earning Air Force dogs. Air Force dogs. Every time I see AF, because that's the acronym, Animal Farm Dogs. And it will replace our current asset staking. And it will automatically move you to the highest yield bridge. That's crazy. That's a good example. Say you're in the Animal Farm and you're in a particular farm, and that farm APY drop down. It will automatically move you over to the other farm that's producing higher. Automatically. He said that the dev teams are ready. The pay structures are set for that development team. Deadlines are set. He's almost doing it now. He got to the point that, hey, you're going to get paid per performance, which, hey, whatever works is his thing. He said we have secured the on and off ramp for the pigs, dogs, and Drip. Drip will be first. We will become a vehicle to no KYC onboarding through our products. It's going to be easy, user-friendly. The fees are competitive. Now, this was something to me. He said that he had to get a legal opinion. He had to have the banks be able to verify that we were not a security, unlike what XRP is going through right now. So he said it's now on file. He said it took a few weeks to get the approval. That is amazing. So with that, there's no way they should be able to come along. Oh, Drip is a security, like they're trying to do with XRP. That is powerful. I'm not sure if anybody else caught that. And now he said we have the on-ramp for both Drip and Animal Farm. He's amazing. He said that him and the team already have 8 months of products ready to go. So all of 2023 is already done. Period. Like I said, he's already in 2026. Because once he gets the insurance and everything on there and everything else, we're already going to be in 2026. Because once we get all the utilities on Drip is gone. He says he has already 4 products to launch in March alone. So we only got to get through these next 3 weeks and we're gonna be good to go. Like I said, I don't care if Drip drop down to a penny. That's that many more I'm gonna start accumulating. Then he went into the Drip raffle. This is the protocol that was created by the members of the REAP DAO. There was an issue in the beginning. It wasn't built on the second layer of the faucet. The boss wanted it on there. The mastermind wanted it on there in the discussion. And then he said for a deposit for a small fee, you have a chance to win prizes, and then it's added to your faucet stake. And it happens in rapid cycles. He said that you won't throw the money in there because there's no pump and dump. So he said it's going to happen in rapid cycles. So there'll be a large random prize, which is paid out, and then, of course, several smaller ones. There's going to be a prize for the largest depositor for that time frame. So say it's from this 24 hours from today till tomorrow. Whoever puts in that largest deposit. And the thing is, you can't put it in there and pull it out. It's the same as the pig pen. Dog pound, you just have to pay the 90% tax. But that's what makes it so great. So now I wonder if that's why the members that have that 2 million sitting in their wallet are waiting for this to come, because then they can win more, whatever the prize is going to be, by taking that 2 million and just sticking it into the faucet. I don't know. You see what I do. I'm not going to allow my Drip to sit there and not be working, because you're missing out on the 1% already. Let me continue. Also, he's going to be adding a sacrifice in there. And then with that, you have a higher probability of winning. So now he's going to have 2 options. Option 1, either you stake into the faucet using the raffle system with a large portion, and the prize will be added to your stake. Boom, that's easy. Or you can send all of your Drip straight to the tax vault. And this is what, like it says right there, which we have been doing for the last month, and have a chance to win a prize or the jackpot. This is amazing. And he said the contracts are already ready. The front is already ready. Just minor details to correct. So maybe we might get this between now and Valentine's Day. We'll see. Here's some extra information that he went over. He said that everything is ready to go. Oh, this is for the game. He said, okay, boy, skip. There's a new game. He said it's already ready to go. What you would do is mint your character, which would be like an NFT, and you're going to battle in arenas owned by the users, which are the community. And if you invest more, you can win more, and you get a cut of the wagers, the bets, or whatever that's going on for the battle. He said it's ready to play on day 1. He said that he wanted them to create it and have everything for the future already done, so he can have a ready roadmap, is what he called it, with extras already ready. So he can say, okay, the game is coming March 1st. And then in June, this is coming. In August, this is coming. In September, this is coming. And he already can say it with 100% confidence because it's already done. It's not in production. It's already complete. He says and the game will also have the Drip team structure. Gang leaders will get a cut of the wagers and the winnings. Now, upcoming, we're going to get new documents, new white papers for the farm and for Drip. Of course, with the new UI, we're going to have to do something. And he had 2 big interviews coming up, Altcoin Daily and Altcoin Buzz. And banner ads will start appearing next week on KuCoin and Dex Tools. This is what everybody's been waiting for. Everybody was in anticipation, like, oh, we hope you say something about Drip. Hope you say something about Drip. And he did. So what we got for Drip, brand new website. Now, I don't know if the way I have the new one with the white and the blue is going to be it, because just like the Animal Farm changed. We don't know. Anyhow, so brand new website, brand new UI, new, more efficient team airdrop system with just the one click, the fiat on-ramp with great incentives, full cross-chain functionality. You'll be able to swap directly for your Drip tokens from Uniswap or 1inch or Avalanche from Trader Joe, whatever. He said, as long as that token that you're trying to swap, say it's Magic Internet Money, as long as there's some, liquidity there for it, it'll swap. And we're gonna be able to just use our swapping page and get that token listed. So you can come to our swapping page and say, I want to change Avalanche for Drip. Pow, right there. He said he was waiting on the legal opinion, and I guess it's in reference to being able to have a smart contract interaction for the on-ramp done. I guess with the initial Drip UI for the website, he didn't like it. So he's had him going back to the drawing board at least 2 times, and they're supposed to have the final version for him hopefully today or tomorrow. We'll see. I'm telling you, he is a perfectionist. But that was it for the voice chat. This is what he also said. He wanted a new landing page for the farm, like this. So he gave us a screenshot. I'm telling you, he is a perfectionist. And I'm telling you, we could not have a better developer than the mastermind. Who wouldn't want somebody that's a perfectionist? Yeah, we may have to wait a little bit longer. Yeah, we may be waiting and Drip is dropping down a little bit. But when it comes, hot damn, just like the Animal Farm is kicking ass and taking names. I mean, it's paying. It's just that simple. And he's a perfectionist. This is nothing more we can say. And I appreciate it. I mean, take his time. Like he says, he got food poisoning last week, and it's all good. The latest crypto news, the BitHub owner got arrested in South Korea over an alleged embezzlement. And Bitcoin is so bullish at 23 that as analyst reveals new BTC price metrics. We'll see. If you want further information on that, the links will be in the description. Of course, stay tuned. He went through all of that. And he did mention again the super chats. He is, oh my God, that's what I'm saying. He didn't even mention it, but a little bit in there. But there's so many things to come. He didn't even talk about the battler game that's coming. He didn't mention anything about the auto compounder for, maybe I missed it. Because the auto compounder for the dog pin, the super chat, the battler game, it's going to be crazy. And then, of course, the gaming site that he wants to have multi-games on one site. Stuff to Res, there was an update. It's like it's going to be called the Drift Raffle now. Raffle. So, like I said, as more information comes out on it, I will have it for you. So I'm not going to be sure if it's going to be this, but like I say, once the new information is released, I will have it for you. So these are the current numbers for everything here. Droplet, up and running, kicking ass, taking names as well. It's at 34,134 drips sent to the vault. The Guardians, I needed to change this. It stands at now 50 out of our 100. We already halfway there one day after launch. Our initial goal is 100. I know we were discussing yesterday that we want the number 1 spot in the reservoir, which is 147 BNB. That's what we're going for. And next, the res. This is his current count. As of today, 800.225 out of 8,000. So yes, they are very, 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 very short. So if you want to contribute, please go to the Drip Reservoir Telegram group and go ahead and send it. I'll make sure that I'll insert the link in the description if you want to send some to support that. And of course, like we said, the Drip Lottery, we're waiting on more information. Shout out to the Fuddruckers. Fear no FUD. We already discussed the Mission Possible in the beginning. and we know the community protocols doing what we do. So as always, this is for informational and educational purposes only, never intended pause for the cause. Please hit the like button. I see some of my diehard legends, the leading legends, are out there saying in the comments, push the like button, push the like button. So I'm asking you to push the like button. Like I say, for me to sit here to create this content each day is what I do for the legends. All I ask for you to do is to like the video, share the video, comment, and definitely subscribe to the channel. Because like I said, I don't give a damn if you're on my team or not. It does not matter. If you come to my channel, you are considered a legend, period. You absorb the content and consume the content, you are a legend. It's just that simple. Because like I said, you don't have to be on my team to be a legend, because you don't affect my bag at all. And that's how it works. I create the content for the legends. Like I said yesterday, I created the content in the site in order to give great information that help you reach your financial goal. I didn't just want to do, hey, drip to $100 tomorrow. That's not going to help you get to where you want to go if it's not showing you how to invest. If it's not showing you, well, this is how the drip faucet works. This is how it's sustainable. This is the difference between the total supply and the circulating supply, and whatever. Anyhow, so again, please like the video. And like I was saying, this is for informational and educational purposes only. Never intended as any type of financial advice, because I'm not a financial advisor. Always remember the three. Number one, crypto is an individual endeavor. Do what's best for you, your family, and your family's finances. Number two, we have the best development department ran by the mastermind in all of crypto. And hot damn, we have an even better community. The community has shown its ass and done exactly what it's supposed to do. They understood the assignment and lit Droplet and keeps Droplet lit. They understood the assignment and the mission when it came to supporting the Guardians of the Reservoir. And we done raised 50 damn BNB in one day. That's how we do. That's how our community is. And of course, number three, increase your knowledge, reduce your risk. Say less. To all of my legends, so please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And to all of my legends, engage.